Man, but hey, salute to everybody out
Yo,
there,
yo,
man.
after just like, if he's tripping today, yeah, for sure.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be tripping today.
You
Hey,
know,
shout
my nemesis is Steven.
Hey,
Go
but
ahead.
sometimes,
hey
but landlord be like, but hey, but sometimes he has good ideas. No, he don't.
man, really, it really F both of them boys, man. But salute to everybody in the building, man. I see Mr. Gina Green in the building, Daniel Ray. Salute to everybody out there, man. And you see the three most nefarious people. I listen. You are who you associate with at this point. I can't keep calling landlord the most nefarious dude I done met or the most nefarious person in the country and not be a little nefarious myself. So this
Facts.
is the most nefarious Cowboys podcast in North America. We got Big West Coastal Mean in the building, man. The Kanye West of this content stuff. Landlord from Alabama, fresh out of witness protection. Because we just went to trial. We had them boys on the stand. We had to turn over state evidence, man, in that RICO trial, but we back in effect. But
Yes, sir.
how everybody doing today, man?
Cowboys crime family had to go to trial, man. But I feel great, man. I feel great, man. Hey, I got a lot of ideas out here. We got a lot of opportunity. All we got to do is just make sure the Cowboys, don't sit on their hands all off season. That's all.
Man, that's very true. Wes, how you living, man? What you thinking? What's on your mind, my boy?
Man, man, it's for me right now. Like this is just like weird time for me as far as football because it's like I'm pretending to not be interested while being interested while not wanting to show everybody that I'm interested. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like your homeboys are telling you like you need to go get a girlfriend, bro, and you're trying to pretend like, oh no, I'm good, but everybody can literally see that you're like sitting at home and like twiddling your thumbs and that you know what I mean, like you know what I mean,
Right.
You're a little
like I'm
miserable.
yeah, exactly like I'm pretending that you know what I'm saying I'm doing all the things. You know what I'm saying they just see me at a couple restaurants by myself, sitting by myself. You know what I'm saying all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying. Hey, West Coast, you fine? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm waiting for somebody. I'm not waiting for nobody. You know what I mean?
You're eating alone.
Yeah, I'm eating alone. You know what I mean? I'm eating alone. You know what I mean? You
Man.
know what I'm saying? But that's how it is right now, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was surreal seeing the Detroit Lions, bro, go advance, bro. Like that's just like that mess is just weird, bro. Seeing teams that you beat playing in their stadium, beating teams in their stadium, they're like with players who you just see are just flat out inferior, bro. Like I don't think that Detroit has one room that's better than the Dallas Cowboys room, probably except for maybe running back and middle linebacker. And I don't even know who their running back and middle linebacker is. I just know mines aren't good. You know what I'm
Gibbs,
saying? But
Gibbs, nice. That's a
Yeah,
Bama back,
yeah,
and
they got
then
great running backs.
they
I know,
drafted
but that's what
Jack
I'm saying.
Campbell too.
I'm just assuming they're good. I don't know the dudes like that. I'm just
I
assuming they're
I
good.
really, I like the Jack Campbell out of Iowa too. I don't really know. I ain't really tapped in to see how good or bad he did, but he's still starting though.
Yeah, and listen, everybody linebacker room is better than the Cowboys because the Cowboys don't have linebackers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like that mess it was very surreal, bruh. It was just very surreal. Like the 49ers have literally burned like they ain't won no Super Bowl either though. So I don't want I mean maybe they're not the best example, but you know, they still are they've been to five freaking NFC championship games. Kansas City's been to six. Detroit's going to their first in like forever in a day. And you know what's crazy about Detroit? I can put this on my children. Last year, that I told you guys coming into this year that Detroit was going to be a good team. Know
Mm.
that for a fact. Did not assume that they were going to be doing this because I thought my team would be doing this. But I told the people last year I thought Detroit was going to be a good team. So it's just, man, it's just weird, bro. It was just the playoffs were very, very mismatched because I just felt like a bunch of teams were playing that I felt like could be beat by the Dallas Cowboys, but we just did not handle our business, bro. That mess was weird, bro.
It is sad, bro, because like you said, we look at Jared Goff like, bro, Jared Goff taking another team to the NFC Championship. He already been to a Super Bowl.
Bruh.
Like Jared Goff, bro.
And
And
then
then
think about getting
look at
traded him to the
hold
Lions.
Look at this too, though. Look at the quarterbacks that like. Look at what they asked them to do to win. Like I'm telling y'all, bro, it's a way nastier team. It's a way nastier setup in the playoffs, bro. Like Patrick Mahomes had 200 yards. Like this when they not asking them to throw 300 yards, 15 touchdowns, and to win the game. Look at the scores. Look at the scores, y'all. We still look. If you take away Dak pick 6, we still allow more points than anybody in the playoffs. Still right now, ain't nobody scored more than 41 points.
I mean, hell, if you take away the points from both interceptions, the Dallas Cowboys still gave up 34. That ain't even happening.
Still the most. That's still the most. I think Detroit scored 31, didn't it? That's the highest outside of that.
Yeah. And you know, the crazy thing about it is, man, you know, I think the Cowboys had to work the most lopsided game because, like, in that Philadelphia and Tampa Bay's defense was not playing overtly good. It was just freaking Philadelphia's offense was just trash. Like, it was just not good. You know what I'm saying? They fired their defensive coordinator, but their offense was the one that wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? But Cowboys, bro, like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man, like, I think it's different for Philly than the Dallas Cowboys, simply because Philadelphia was already letting us know 2 months ago they weren't good. Philadelphia, these motherfuckers lost 5 of the last 6 games.
You said it right. You said it right. 6 of the last 7.
They lost 6 of their last 7 games. So, like, you should not have been expecting them to win the playoffs. Like, they should have. But the Cowboys, and then people up here trying to say, oh, the Detroit Lions are a better team. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because we saw them on paper and on the field, and we know the result. So, no, they were not a better team than the Dallas Cowboys.
We held them down a lot, too, bro.
We didn't do our job, bro. We did not do our job.
We held Detroit down a lot, bro. We didn't even let Detroit go crazy on us. Our defense actually showed up against Detroit. They gave up a potential game-winning drive, but they held. I was surprised how good they played against Detroit.
Man, I thought we matched up well against Detroit because, you know, there were some mismatches on that offensive line that we took advantage of. They played the run very well that game. That's sort of the game that gave me false hope going into the postseason.
That was the game Michael Parsons had his best run-stopping game.
It was that too, and we didn't even have big Jonathan Hankins for that game. So, you know, that's why I felt so good. Like, oh, all right. So they were able to stop the run somewhat without Jonathan Hankins. He's coming back. They're using Michael Parsons off the ball a little bit more. So I thought, you know, that combination of things would help us. And we still came into this playoff game, got blew off the ball, and was even worse. Our run defense didn't show up, and our passing defense didn't show up. Jordan Love had the most efficient passing game in playoff history against the Dallas Cowboys defense. Like the highest EPA of all time.
Look at this, though. This one
somebody said we're delusional. Detroit beats the Cowboys now. Bro, Detroit played us twice in the last 2 years and they didn't beat us. So
it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
You're actually delusional.
But I ain't gonna lie, though. I swear, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The way we showed in Green Bay, we realized that Green Bay was actually a real team. Like, they was actually a real team. But I'm gonna say this. I don't know if we would have beat Tampa Bay the way our defense played. Man, Baker might have would have ran up and down the field on us, man. Did you see how Baker was playing?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't really necessarily believe Green Bay was a real team. I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe
even
that
how good they played in San Francisco.
Yeah, I seen how. Listen, I believe that they were. This is what I believe. I believe they were a vacuum team that played well in that sphere of moment. Now, I do believe a vacuum team has to have a player that's playing exceptionally well. I believe their quarterback was the one that was playing exceptionally well, because outside that Green Bay game, bro, like Green Bay really didn't have anybody that was standing outside of the quarterback and Aaron Jones doing his normal stuff.
Like, they don't was eating, and then Aaron Jones.
Yeah, but I'm saying they don't have outside of their quarterback, they have no superstar power on that team. Like, none.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, I think it was more like a coming out party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say. You had the young, it's like the young baby, like they said, the young baby bulls. You know what I mean? Like, these was the young baby bull, the young baby lions. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, salute to the Lions for doing all they're supposed to do, because you got to think like this. The year the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl, they couldn't beat us. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes it be like that.
Same with the Giants. Giants couldn't beat us to the playoffs in 2007. We swept them in the regular season. Then they came to Dallas and kicked their ass.
Yeah, so sometimes it just be like that. But listen, salute to them. I just know it was weird. You know, it was just weird watching. The only teams that I watching every team in the NFC I was watching, like, bruh, I feel like on a good day we could play with these boys. AFC teams, we don't play them dudes enough. So, Lamar, we don't even, it's crazy because AFC teams look totally different than NFC teams. Like, they're just built different.
It's a whole nother vibe.
It feels like a whole different NFL, bro.
But
Like, it feels like a different NFL.
All the AFC teams are in the cold. Like Pittsburgh is cold as hell. You go over there, you gotta build your team different. Cincinnati and Ohio, they in Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie too. That's something we don't talk about a lot, bro. But playing in them elements, it ain't even about like how some people try to narrow it down to like I was born here and I lived here. That it boiled down to toughness in them elements, bro. Like real talk, like you got to be tough enough to play at your top level or give it your all while you freezing your behind off, bro. Like that, that's a mindset. So I kind of wish we had some elements like that sometimes. Like,
hey, think about this. That's the kind of thought that I was thinking too about Houston, bro. Like, you have to pack all that warm stuff. Like Michael Strahan said, you got to pack all that warm stuff and take all that warm stuff outside in the cold. You know what I mean? Where you playing a team that's already like, and what's crazy? One thing that I noticed, have you noticed that AFC teams, they build their teams to actually deal with them elements too? Like Buffalo, like that's why I don't give any passes to Josh Allen because, like, bro, Buffalo specifically drafted that dude to play in the weather that he plays in. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We can say whatever the hell we want. People can say whatever they want to say about Dak, but Dak don't have no single entity or no single team that just owns. Well, the 49ers. Goddamn it, maybe he do.
Yeah,
maybe he do. Josh Allen, Josh Allen got a demon on him too. His name is Patrick Mahomes.
But hey, I go even further. Josh Allen, if you look at the playoff wins he has and the quarterbacks
he lost 3 times in the playoffs.
I'm not even just talking about him. He lost to Joe Burrow too. Like the other top quarterbacks in the conference, he can't get past them. Like you look at the quarterback that he's beaten in these postseason games. He beat your boy Mac Jones. I'm looking at you, landlord.
Trash.
So he beat Mac Jones.
Y'all gonna quit playing with Mac Jones.
Well, and when he gets lit, you don't even like him.
Hold on.
Y'all quit playing with Mac Jones, bro.
Listen, if the only reason why you like him is because of his university, you don't like him.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm just saying this is not a very man. I hear a big ass echo. Hold on.
That's in West Coast, bro. You got the sound playing with, cause we the only ones echoing.
What do you hear? What's going on?
We got an echo on our voices.
I don't hear nothing.
All right, let me try again. All right, we good now.
It's gone now. What happened?
See, West Coast be trolling. He got a button on.
He pressed the button and it all went away.
It's cuz good, but listen, he beat.
Hey, I'm about to park.
No, you good? Damn, they assassinated West Coast.
Bye. He said bye.
I'm about to park. He just disappeared. There, cuz here, my boy.
Hey, I'm about to park. I just had to. I had to park. I had to go pay a bill early this morning, so I'm literally about to pull into my spot right now.
You good, man? But I got it. Philip Rivers in his final season.
You mean I know I ain't missed no show?
You ain't missed the show now. You did that. But
all I'm saying is good people. I'll take Mac Jones being trash. But just name one receiver he had, bro. Just one receiver.
He had LandLord. He had you.
Listen, we're not finna do the Mac Jones soapbox. So Philip Rivers in his final season, Tyler Huntley when Lamar Jackson was hurt, Skylar Thompson, the backup from Miami Dolphins, Mac Jones again, Mason Rudolph. So those are the 5 quarterbacks that he's beaten in the postseason. He's lost to Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes 3 times, and Joe Burrow. So you know what I'm saying? Like when he play a team that actually can go blow for blow with him, he don't usually come out on top. You can say what you want. This game, he wasn't horrible. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the worst quarterback at all. But most of his production came at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage. He ran the football very well. They used the run game, of course, because it's not perfect weather conditions out there. But it's not like he was out there setting the world on fire this last game. And he missed what should have been a go-ahead touchdown right before they missed the field goal. So I'm just saying, Josh Allen is super talented, but shit, he's getting a little up there now.
Hey man, look.
Hold on, I can't hear you now because you done.
You can't hear me?
Hell no, I can't hear.
What?
Let me make sure it's not me.
I ain't did nothing.
Hey, can y'all hear me or can y'all hear LandLord? Because I can't hear him.
Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
I can't hear you.
You can
I
hear
don't
West,
see
but you
him.
can't hear me.
Hold on. Let me see with my headphones. I might have just touched this mug real quick.
I ain't touching nothing.
All right.
Somebody give me a 1 if they can
You
hear me.
good. You good. You good. Go ahead.
Okay, I about to say, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I usually wouldn't do nothing like this, bro, but Mr. John, this man, yeah, the John Dalton dude
Who John Dalton?
that's in my comments, man.
What he said?
He asking people for money. I sent you some money. I tried to help you out. You said you was gonna send it back. I never heard from you. I tried to be a good guy and send you some bread because you said you needed help, but now you back in my chat box begging for money, bro. I don't know if you a scammer or what, but you might have to go. I'm sorry, because you can't keep having the same excuse asking for money, bro. Like, what's going on? I swear I just sent this man some bread.
Damn,
He
landlord.
asked me,
That's
he
very
asked me
generous
for
of you.
money.
Who?
Yeah, I try to help when I
Who?
can, bro. I'm a
Somebody
nice
in the
Who?
guy.
chat box.
Man, this dude asked me for bread, said he had something going on. And then now he back in my chat box asking people for money. So hey man, he gotta go. I don't know, you scamming folks, bro.
Man,
You
Yeah.
scamming
he done
folks.
put it up his nose, nigga.
You
Hey, listen
scamming
to me. I
folks,
tell
bro.
this. I'm gonna tell you this right here. When people like, I ain't
You
gonna
gotta
lie.
hey, get him up out of here, man. Cause that's
Shit.
I can't have
I'm
you
like,
up here scamming my
I know,
people
I
up
know,
here
I
for their
know who to
money.
ask. I know who to ask for a loan now. Damn it!
Yeah,
Since landlord's so
No, bro,
kind.
like I ain't know, bro. If I can help, I'll help, bro. I'm just like that.
I
But
know
yeah.
who
don't
to
be
get.
coming up here.
Landlord go to work every day, so he's
Don't be
definitely
coming
a good
up here
man.
with that bull though, bro. I don't like that though.
I don't
I
like that
don't like
either.
that though, bro. It's
Yeah,
people out here
land.
with their hard earned money. Who says I had it to give? But I just
Mm.
felt like, hey, I might have had it. You know what I'm saying? He might need it more than I do. So I'm just like that, bro. But don't come in my chat box begging, bro. That's scam vibes right there.
Yeah, everybody's over there rinsed up in the trap. Go ahead, put 2 or 3 in that boy head. He out here playing with the church's money, taking money out the collection plate. He know he wrong. Get him
If I
gone.
Dead
showed
fact.
y'all this, bro, just so y'all won't think landlord dirty, bro. I'm finna show y'all this. This boy, like this crazy.
Listen, landlord. The nation don't listen. They're gonna think you dirty. Listen to me. It's folks
No.
out there that bought jerseys from West Coast this cowboy, and that's cussing me out on the internet right now as we
Shout
speak.
out to Dono. Shout out to Dono with the $10 super, man.
You
Appreciate
feel me?
you.
I got folks right now that didn't
And I
pay, that
sent
didn't
you.
even pay me, for their jersey. They paid someone else
Now
for
to
their
be
jersey,
fair,
but they mad at me.
he was sending me messages through Cash Out. But this what it was doing now. Look,
Oh, salute to Dunn on my end as well.
it's all him.
Oh, that's fake. What's his
He done
name?
sent you 30 messages.
It's all him.
Dalton what? So I can know not to holler at cuz he tweaking.
John Dalton.
John Dalton. Okay.
That's all him. He a
Yeah.
scammer, bro.
So
You
hey,
scamming.
if he come
Hold
to the
on, real
league, we
quick.
gonna
Let
shoot
me
him.
log out of my other Cash App account real quick. John Dalton. Let me log out of there.
That's crazy, man.
You didn't catch it.
That pissed him off. He caught it, but I think cuz is slightly
Hey, he
pissed off
looked
by
at me
that
with
shit.
like that. This is not the time to play around, West
See,
Coast.
he mess up stuff for other people. Like people might be actually in need, bro. You know what I'm
I
Well,
saying?
know.
if you in need, you better go get it from somewhere else. The landlord ain't
That's
getting it.
crazy.
He said, imagine not feeling ashamed to ask for money multiple times from another grown man. Well,
Hey man, I need some money. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't got no. Hey, don't put me in that list because I ask you. I don't give a damn. Y'all ask
man,
me. But listen to me. I didn't listen. I know this, man. It's a. I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but I do. If I put it to you like this, as much as I get, I put back out. You know what I mean? The folks that didn't hit my line for a couple dollars, they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you're comfortable to hit me up and ask for money from West Coast, you shouldn't even. You should just know West Coast gonna give it to you. If you ain't that comfortable, then you shouldn't be hitting me up. You feel me? But if you need it, man, you know how I be, man. I ain't Jerry Jones, but
Did you see what he said? We
no,
in
what
the
he
what?
say?
freezing rain. We in the cold. Me and my kids.
Well,
He
this
said
you know what
stuff
I tell
like
him, bro.
that.
I'm gonna
I'm
tell you,
like,
you gotta make
wow,
better
okay,
decisions.
man, I got you, bro.
You
Like,
gotta listen to me. When people bring up their kids, bro, I be like, bro, you gotta make better decisions, bro. Like, yeah, you got
that's
like
just
this. The
crazy,
lesson,
man.
the lesson is not that I saved you. Sometimes the lesson is that you need to hit that ground. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
sometimes we be, it's like with the Dallas Cowboys with this cowboy, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like right now, the Cowboys, even with right now, we gotta ask ourselves: is this a rock bottom moment right now, or do we need to tweak this thing just a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let people learn that tough lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Somebody appreciate you, Courtney Smith. But yeah, man, like I got a gang of people right now that's paid the wrong person for jerseys, and they cussing me out online right now for over. But it's all good. But hey, let's talk about what was we talking about? We was talking about it's
You
We
said
talking
Mac
about
Jones ain't shit.
football. That's
Yeah,
my
you
bad,
said
man.
you said
Y'all
y'all
forgive me.
good.
I
hey,
just
let's talk
didn't
about
want
hey, let's talk about
I
something that's
just
gonna
didn't
go.
want nobody else getting scammed. That's
Hey,
all.
let's talk about this. Let's talk about this freaking all these family members speaking up about on players. Like, what y'all probably think about that? Like, what y'all think about these players' parents and brothers, and sisters talking? Yeah, right. I'm like, it's crazy, man. What
We
y'all think?
was
What would
talking
y'all,
about how
Landlord? What
elite
would you
Mac
think if your
Jones was at first,
No,
but
we
go
were
ahead.
not talking about no Mac Jones being elite.
Was both was just saying that Mac Jones was
Hell
elite,
no.
and you know what I'm saying. That's what we were saying.
bruh?
But
Don't
go
mess.
ahead.
Nobody said that.
Don't have
Yo,
me looking
you
crazy
was
in the
scammed
street.
again.
Hey,
No,
listen to me.
that was that was AI.
Don't have me looking crazy in the street because I ain't said that now.
Okay, you was
Hey, but
talking about
hey,
Wes did ask a good question. He said how we feel about the family sounding off on the drama that we got going on.
And should they be able to?
I mean, I just did a show about it yesterday, man, because it got so loud that it was I would have to be ducking it. Like everybody seen it, everybody talking about it. So I mean, you gotta touch on it. But I ain't gonna lie, man, like, you know, I
And
can
we got
imagine
no
if
smoke.
I was a family member, like my cousin, brother, or something would be in trouble, like all the stuff I say on Twitter. So, you know what I'm saying? It might be crazy, but most of the family, like I seen that CeeDee Lamb mama said what she said. I'm thinking that she probably was just mad like we was, bro, and just had to sound off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was mad and disappointed after that game, bro. Like everybody had some frustration to get off. I came on here and cussed out everybody. So I mean, I ain't gonna be mad. I said get rid of that. So I can't be mad at her for saying it too. So that's just my, everybody entitled to their opinion. So I just let that rock like that. But Michael brother, he was a victim of clickbait, real talk, because that he didn't say nothing like they said on the headline. Because I watched the whole podcast. I'm like, bro, that man ain't say none of this stuff. What is they talking about? He was talking about actual football. They talking about he dogged out Dak Prescott. All he said about Dak was he should take 40 million so he can get some better weapons in here. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all he said about Dak. But he got to talking about the X's and O's and how they should deploy Michael Parsons. And a lot of stuff he was saying, I agree with it. So I don't know why they doing all this drama. And Tad always be in the in the streets talking about Dak Prescott. So
Yeah, and
Tad, his brother.
hey,
I'm gonna say you like
hey,
this.
can I get
I'm
this
gonna
one
say
out
something.
real quick, cuz
Go
I know
ahead.
yeah. Let me just get my feelings out about it, and I'll continue onward. I agree that they can say it. The issue is you got to understand your position and your family member position in this. Because just like how this stuff got misconstrued and used as clickbait, and they now on ESPN talking about CeeDee Lamb mama and Shannon Sharp doing shows talking about it. When you are connected to a player, whatever you say will and can be used against you. They're gonna act like they said it.
Facts.
Now they could feel a completely opposite way from what you're thinking. Like CeeDee Lamb could love Dak Prescott, but that won't actually matter because his mama, the lady that pushed him out into this world, said they need to get rid of his ass. That's all they're gonna focus on, right? So I just think you got to do a better job, a better job of compartmentalize some of this stuff, man. Because like, yes, we can say anything. It's your God given right as an American citizen. It doesn't always mean that you should. It doesn't mean that you always should say. Now, yes, you get emotional at times. I wanted to blow it up after the playoff loss. I said, "F it, we can go through a rebuild. We can find a way to get Dak Prescott traded." I know that shit not likely or possible, but I still say,
said screw everybody. So I
yeah,
feel it.
I said it at the time. I was frustrated. She frustrated. Like a mother's gonna look after her son regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I can't knock her for that. Dak Prescott is Tad Prescott's last living relative outside of their daddy. So of course he gonna ride for him. And shit, everybody brother is gonna rock for each other. So you can't really blame them for being, defensive of the player that they're connected to. But at the same time, like sometimes when you speak, you do a little bit more harm than you do good.
Facts. What
But
you
continue.
think about it, Wes?
I didn't mean to cut you, but I wanted to get that out before I forgot my train of thought.
Hey, shout out my boy Donald Holmes. Always sends me $10. My boy sends me $10 on Cash App every day, like it's clockwork, man.
You're a real
If
one.
that's an accident, check your cash work. You can. I think it's a thing you can fix on it. But if it's not, I appreciate you, my boy.
That's a goat right there.
That's a goal. If that's a feature on your phone, I appreciate you, my boy, because I don't know how you do it so consistently. But my boy, I appreciate you, my boy. Hey man, what am I gonna say? Listen to me. My mama can say whatever the hell she want to say about the Dallas Cowboys because the Dallas Cowboys don't pay her. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If somebody run down in my mama inbox about anything my mama say about the Dallas Cowboys, if I see you in person, I'm running down on you. There has to be a line that has to be drawn. Man, listen to me. You can miss me with all that. My mama got to be able to understand. Hell no, my mama ain't got to understand nothing. My mama did the most she could do, and that was what gave me 2 big old arms and legs so that I could play football with. She did her part. I'm going to tell you what Cowboy Nation needs to do. Y'all need to stay the hell off my mama's Twitter. That's what y'all need to do. Why the hell are you on my mama's Twitter? Like, you have 53 active Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones has 15 burner accounts. Like, there's a bunch of things that you can be watching on Twitter. Why are you guys watching CD? This is the question I'm asking. Why are you getting expertise from CD Lamb's mom? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. At some point, Cowboy Nation, you need to check yourself on the stuff you're doing. Because it's like, if I'm in the professional league and I'm doing professional things, I'm not driving by the high school and saying, oh my God, Trinity's really looking good, man. Those Cowboys better get ready. What? Bro, we're in a totally different league and sphere. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with the comments. What's wrong with the comments is this. Cowboy Nation, you're wrong with, why are you like, I'm going to just be, it's just certain things that we need to just like, we need to tone it down a little bit, bro. Like, Dak Prescott's check does not go to his daddy. It don't go to Tad. And I'm gonna be honest with you. In this building and in this Cowboys fan, bro, you need a brother or somebody that's gonna say some stuff that you can't say. Because man, Cowboy Nation, y'all be saying some crazy ass stuff, bro. Y'all the same ones who was telling Dak that he should just suck it up when his brother committed suicide. Remember, Dak brother killed himself. He had a major injury in the same year, and y'all still said y'all didn't want to pay his ass. So guess what? If he got a burn, I would not be surprised if his brother don't like y'all, man. Like, y'all gotta understand, bro. Like, it's like when my mom used to tell me, like, listen to me, when you arguing with your girl, don't tell me. You wanna know why? Because guess what?
And
I'm you in 2 weeks, you guys will have made up, kissed up, and I'ma still be mad at her. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still be mad at her, bruh. So that's why I say, like, no, these folks ain't got to do nothing. Cowboy Nation, y'all need to grow the hell up, bruh, and get the hell off my mama's social media, bruh. My mama is not out here throwing 40 touchdowns a year. So what does she really know about football? She give her information for me.
What
Yeah,
it is
all of
though,
a
it's
sudden
like,
now my mom is an expert because she said something that y'all didn't agree with. That's what I said on my video on my video I dropped, and I appreciate you guys for watching and supporting it. But I said, man, listen, I went and looked. You know what? I went and looked at CD Lamb's mama's account. You know what? I went and found out how many tweets she has. She got 15,000 tweets in 5 years, bruh. I only know of one. Why?
yeah, see,
Why?
that's what I was saying. The thing about it is like, you know, I don't think these journalists and these publications got a lot of integrity these days. Because when
Bro, it was all content.
HTM
It was all Dallas Cowboys content creators. It wasn't even ESPN. It
no,
was us like
one of
us.
the ones,
we talk about now.
yeah,
Okay.
one of the
We talk about
ones I
now.
seen, it said it was by way of the Eagles, and it was on a big publication.
Yes, but you know who really
Yeah.
blew that up? It was a Cowboy content creator. It was,
Huh?
We know how it got out, but we
but that's
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
now
Like,
that
it was
now
us
that it's
using us for
proven.
content, bro. We
Yeah,
gotta stop doing that, bro.
See, that's why I was saying
I agree with that.
yeah, it's just we don't have integrity all the way. When HTM showed me, he showed me this like 2-3 days ago.
I was like,
I said, man, I ain't finna report on that. You know
thank
what I'm
you,
saying?
bro. Thank
said,
you.
I
I
still
told
ain't
him, I
did a
said, I
show
ain't
on
finna
it.
report on that. The only reason I said it because everybody else talking about it in here, and I don't want to look like I'm ducking it. I mean, it's a topic out here. Like, they talking about it everywhere. So at that point, it's like I can't duck it no more. I gotta at least touch on it. But when he showed me that, I knew about that like 3 days ago. I was like, man, I ain't finna report on that. I was hoping it didn't get out, but you got to know it's underlining evils out here that's gonna make sure it get out. I told them before I even started the show, I said, sometime, bro, you got to realize, as a content creator, it comes a time where you got to choose what's better for the team, or do you want to go viral?
Thank you.
Some people say I'm going viral today. I want to get the bread. So hey, some of us got integrity. Some of us will fall on the sword for the football team, for the betterment of the football team, and say, nah, that's something I don't want to be a part of, and that's something I don't represent. So, it is what it is, man.
Thank you. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen,
in our face though, Wes.
LandLord,
I don't watch Skip and Shannon them or nothing, but all that stuff, it's just in our face. It's like the clip's gonna come there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
And I'm gonna tell you, right? I feel like when I saw stuff like that, first off, I run into Cowboy parents all the time. Like, the first thing I thought of, and I'm not trying to tweet. I'm not even trying to hang my nuts on nobody or trying to stunt. Do you know the first thing I thought of when I saw it? I was like, bro, how about I just call his daddy? Like, how about I just call CeeDee Lamb's dad right now and ask him what he thinks about the comments that his ex-wife said? Because I think when people say mama, CeeDee Lamb's mom, you know what I think people assume? People assume that CeeDee Lamb and his mama and daddy are all living in a home together, and in the morning they drop him off at Dallas Cowboys school. Bruh, CeeDee Lamb, listen to me. Like, I'm just being real with you. Like, I talk to my mama all the time, but I'm in a position now where I don't talk down on my mom, but I pay all my mama bills. You know what I'm saying? I pay a lot of my mama bills. Like, a lot of my mama bills that she got my name on it. You don't know why? Because I pay for them. So it's like it's not like my mom. It's not like a mother-son relationship. So my mom don't speak on me like she speaks on me as a father, as a head of a household type of deal. So, and I think, fam, when we say mother, we automatically assume that CeeDee Lamb's sitting in some quiet corner and his mom is dictating things. Bro, his mama live in such and such and such and such, and he live in Dallas in a big ass house. And the same thing I said on my live stream, I said, listen, on my video, I said, everybody should have the right on internet to say the wrong thing, think about it, delete it, and move on. Everybody does that, bro. Like, that's why the internet, like, to be honest with you, it should just delete for social media should just take away the whole delete button, because as soon as you delete it, you know what people do? They go find it. I don't know how do you find deleted tweets? I don't know how that
screenshot.
They screenshot it before you get a chance to delete it. So you leave it up there too long, they just gonna click.
Yes, but at the bottom it'll be like, this tweet has been deleted.
Oh, it stays up for a while after you delete it. I don't know why.
That defeat the whole purpose. It do that on everything. It do it on Facebook too. Like, if you delete a post, they still gonna show it for a while before it catch up and actually delete it. So yeah, that's how people get in trouble, man. But some athletes have people that's in charge of their social medias and stuff. They need to go back to that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, Dak and CeeDee don't get on they Twitter. They drop some like post game stuff, and they'll drop like their commercials on there, and they'll drop like their brand stuff. They don't really be on their Twitters. Right? You never see Dak Prescott this on there going on Twitter rant. You never see him on there. You really never see CeeDee on there either. So there are a lot of guys. And remember this: all professional athletes get media training. So if you are on there going crazy on Twitter, you just ignoring what the folks already told you. Shout out to Numhead Neil for the 5-piece. He said it's the middle of the playoffs and it's still a slow news day when Dallas isn't in the exactly.
Right.
Like, we have been eliminated. We got eliminated in the wild card round. It will be the championship round this week, and they are still discussing shit about the Dallas Cowboys. So
yeah, they got us talking about drama. We supposed to be talking about matching up with the 49ers or something in the NFC Championship, but
horrible.
Sad
but it is what it is though, man. But yeah, Wes, you are right. Like, people should be allowed that leeway to be human. The issue is the toxicity around the Dallas Cowboys does not allow people to be human. They don't allow you. They don't allow you to be depressed. right? They don't allow you to be depressed because somebody named Skip Bayless will talk about Dak Prescott wasn't mentally tough enough to be the Dallas Cowboys quarterback because he admitted to going through depression after his damn brother died and rehabbing, right?
All
You're
in the
not
same year, though. Don't forget, all in the same year.
all in the same year,
All in the same year.
within a couple months of each other, right?
And nobody got on Skip Bayless for that. That's crazy to me, bro.
Yeah, right. You're allowed to get called ass in public.
I don't think I was doing content yet. I would have told his ass up.
Right, you're not allowed to the date. They're gonna find who you be with and everything else. You're not really allowed to do anything as a Dallas Cowboy. If they see you out enjoying your regular life, they will act like you're doing this service to the team because you're not locked in a room watching film and working out 27 hours out of a day.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. CeeDee Lamb's mom absolutely loves Dak. You wanna know how I know?
What's up?
Because see that new big ass mansion she about to get, 1,700 yards. Tell me how she get that without Dak throwing it. I mean, listen. We all be mad in the moment. One of my favorite movies is The Ladies Man. You know what I'm saying? Remember watched the movie The Ladies Man back in the day? Yeah, I remember one of the movies because he was like, man, I ain't gonna use that example. I'm not gonna use that example. It's kids on here, but it's a good example, but I'm not gonna use it. Let me think. Better example, because that was not PG. Better example. Sometimes you say things that you shouldn't supposed to say, right? And then you think about them and you realize that you know what? Maybe this Dak guy's all right. Because I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Had the Cowboys won that game, she doesn't make that tweet. Nope. And guess what? That tweet only came after what? A loss.
Appreciate you, my boy.
After a loss. So what does that make me feel? That makes me feel like this, man. Just like everybody was mad. And the weirdos, listen, if you're still mad at Dak today, you're weird, bro. Like, you're weird. Like, you're officially an Eagles fan, bro. Like at this point, you have read and seen enough content to know that the Dallas Cowboys did not lose no playoff game because of Dak Prescott. Because unfortunately, he did not give up 50 points on defense. Nor did he let number 87 run wild on us. Nor did he allow Aaron Jones to score 3 touchdowns.
That was the first thing I asked myself, man. When I seen that, I'm like, I wonder what she was saying.
Somebody did that 1,700 get us 1,700. Listen to me. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The Dallas Cowboy fans, y'all need to just shut up about a Super Bowl.
Hold on.
No, can I say this last thing?
Go ahead.
Listen, we don't know what it really takes to win a Super Bowl. So we are not the best judges of Super Bowl talk. Like Cowboy fans, listen to me, I love it. But we are so in our you would almost think we won one last year. Like we are so overly arrogant when it comes to a Super Bowl, bruh. And you know what the crazy thing about it is? As soon as it's over, it's gonna start all over the very next year.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, I know, that's why I felt like it was emotional. Of course, we all was emotional after the loss, bro. Cause like she had all caps on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when I seen, I'm like, I wonder how she was feeling when he got them 1,700 all year. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm sure
Dak was down 7 when he got on the field.
I'm sure she was high-fiving and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I was about to say about that. Think about this, man. I put all the blame on Dak. Hey, I'm not taking nothing off the table when it comes to this football team. Hey, y'all ain't really about that restart life. Y'all ain't really about that rebuild life. Hey, I'm rebuilding on both of my teams. So, hey, we can make it a third. My Bama rebuilding, Spurs rebuilding. Hey, it don't even matter to me. I'm going to have to wait regardless. So, the reason I say that is I'm not taking up for nobody. But I did say this to HTM. I probably on the phone or something. I thought about this. I said, look, you see how a lot of them other teams was giving they offenses enough time to get their act together. Like they was buying them time. They was getting stops and stuff, bro. So all I wanted from my defense, I know Dak threw. Did Dak throw an interception on the third possession, on the second possession?
Second, third.
Okay. All I'm saying is, even if you would have gave up a touchdown right there, at least give up a field goal on the first drive, or because you got to stop. So instead of him stepping on the field being down 7, he could have been down 3, or we could have made him punt. You see what I'm saying? Or let's say he got back on the field and he down 10-0. I think that's a whole different feeling from being down 14-0, bro. Or how about on the first drive, get a stop, make them punt. How about that coming back on the field with no pressure? You see what I'm saying? Like, he had to step on the field down 7 out the gate. And then if your defense giving up touchdowns like that, bro, he got to be perfect. He know in his head that, hey, I got to score. That's why when we got down 14-0, it was a trickle down effect. He like, man, we giving up touchdowns left and right. I got to score. I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Or this game going to be out of my hands. So, man, that's why I want to heavily invest in improving this defense, and I want to heavily invest in the run game and the offensive line. Like, we got to do – that's the difference between us and these playoff teams right now, y'all. It was plenty of times where Patrick Mahomes didn't get it done. His defense bought him enough time and gave him another shot. It was plenty of times Lamar Jackson didn't get it done. His defense bought him a little more time and got it done, made the other team punt. Our defense didn't do none of the sort, y'all. Like, let's just be real. We need our defense to give us some more opportunities to get right, bro.
I mean, can I say this? Baltimore defense didn't allow a touchdown. They scored 10 points, 3 on the field goal, and 7 on the kickoff return. They did not allow an offensive point, right, outside of that. So I get it. Everybody in the world mad at Dak Prescott. I've been mad at Dak Prescott, right? But let's keep it real. He threw the pick. Might have even been pass interference on it, right? Whatever. They didn't call it. It happened. He threw the pick. They didn't score right then. Like, they called him down at the spot. So your defense still had the opportunity to force the field goal. They got a holding call that pushed them back into first and long, first and long ass goal, and they allowed like a 19-yard completion on the very next play, and then a rushing touchdown. So I get it. You're allowed to be mad at Dak Prescott for turning the football over. Absolutely. But you also should be mad at your defense for not holding up. First possession of the game, they walked down the field and gave up 7 points.
7,
right?
Not even 3.
Yep.
Right. Then when you had them, they needed 20 yards to score from first and goal, and they got it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they were in scenarios where they didn't have to give up points. It was 3rd and 7, and they allowed a 20-yard completion for a touchdown. To go up by 20-0. So, like, they had opportunities to get off the field with only giving up field goals, and they did not do it. Your defense the entire year, right? We talk about Dak Prescott this one game. The entire year, your defense has allowed 29 points per game against teams with winning records. Dak Prescott had to turn into Joe Montana to beat the damn Seahawks.
Can I add this right quick here? Look, you just said that. But look, coming into 2024, 2023, didn't we say we're going to have to lean on this defense? A lot of people was dogging out Mike McCarthy saying this offense is going to be terrible. This offense is going to be trash. Like, they pretty much sealed that and said this offense is nothing. Like, let's get this offense out the way. Mike McCarthy, he ain't going to be able to do nothing with the offense. We're going to have to lean on this great defense. We're going to have to lean on this defense. And then all of a sudden, now we expecting way more from the offense. We pretty much start saying this is an offensive team. Like, we gave up on the defense halfway through. We like, man, the defense ain't doing nothing. This is ran by the offense. That right there lets you know, bro, when it came down to critical moments in the game, the defense was laying eggs. Just imagine if Dak Prescott, even if he threw the interception, listen, you still can stop him, right? You could have still held them to 3 points, bro. Just imagine after you let them get on the field, and I'm doing the bare minimum. I'm saying just hold them to a field goal. I ain't even saying stop them. Just hold them to a field goal, bro. Think about this. If Dak would have came out there and then he was only down 3, and then, okay, boom, he made a mistake and threw an interception, and they stopped him in the red zone. What if they would have made him force the field goal again? Dak would have been able to collect himself, been like, okay, I screwed up. We out to a bad start. We only down 6. All I got to do now is put one drive together, and we could take the lead. Bro, that's a whole different mindset. Instead, he was down 14-0. That's terrible, bro. Like that. Just imagine the different mindset between being down 6-0 compared to 14-0.
Right. And listen, look at these other teams. Ravens and Houston. The score was 10-10 and half. It was 10-10 and half for the Lions and the Buccaneers. It was 6-7 for the Packers and the 49ers. Like in the playoffs, your defense has to play lights out, man. Like it's a defensive game. That's why people say defenses win championships. That's why people say defensive. That's why they say it, because it's so much harder. A lot of these teams playing the elements like we talked about. There's a lot of pressure on these offenses. Like they got 17 games of film and whatever playoff game that you played in to dissect your offense and defense. It's hard on both ends. You cannot give up 6 touchdowns on your first 7 possessions. I'm sorry that Dak Prescott wasn't the best, but
y'all want to be able to overcome that. Go ahead. Name a quarterback that was gonna overcome that.
Real quick, shout out to the numbhead Neil for the 5P. He said Stephen A. Smith's 6 head is more new words than CD Lamb Mama. It is, because he need to sit down with all that trolling he be doing.
Did you see him today? Man, I seen a clip.
I ain't finna get on it. I'm recollecting my time.
Go ahead.
But
get on my nerves, man.
But the point being, man, I know Dak Prescott was not the best version of Dak Prescott. Nobody's sitting here and saying that he was. But the point being, it doesn't matter who the quarterback was with the way that your defense has played this year. Your defense has shrunk under the pressure every game that they played a team with a winning record. They gave up 41 to the Seattle Seahawks. They gave up 30. They gave up 30-some to the Bills. They gave up 35 to the Seattle Seahawks. Like, we had to score 40 to beat the Seahawks. That team did not even get into the playoffs at the end of the day. They had a winning record. They were 9-8. They didn't even make the damn playoffs. And we had to score 40 to beat them at our house.
We could have had Prime Peyton Manning at quarterback, Dan Marino. It don't matter. If they would have gave up that many touchdowns, your ass is gonna lose.
Man, we might have to change our offensive game plan just to help our defensive game plan. It might really have to be 2016 again, because you might don't want to even put this defense on the field that often anymore. Because listen, you still got questions at defensive tackle. You got questions at all your linebacker spots. And I mean all your linebacker spots, because you don't know what's going on with LVE. Damone Clark hasn't shown you anything that said he deserved to be the starter going forward. You don't want to play Michael Parsons, an off-ball linebacker, any damn way. You already showed me through your action that you prefer him to be a pass rusher, so I'm not even going to fight for that any damn more. And you don't know how healthy the Morgan Overshown will be when he comes back from injury. So you got questions at all your linebacker spots. You got questions at defensive tackle because you asked Jonathan. You haven't re-signed Jonathan Hankins yet. You asked Maji Smith to lose 40 pounds for I don't know what reason, and then Neville Gallimore is going to be a free agent. Osa Odighizuwa is a 3-tech who does not play the run. It's not his job. So you got too many questions on your defense for me to ask them to be on the field all the damn time. You know, I don't even know if I can trust them on the obvious passing situations anymore. Because it was 3rd and longs, they still gave up touchdowns. 3rd and 7, you could have forced a field goal. Score would have been 17-0. Right, 17-0 feels different than 20-0, don't it? It feels different. I go down there, get a touchdown. It's a 10-point game, and I get the ball.
Oh my God! Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Stop trying to talk about Dak's mechanics. Listen to me. Dak, listen. Stop the mechanics.
We just lost to a quarterback that throws off his back.
Time out. You want to listen to me. Mechanics have absolutely nothing to do with being a good quarterback and throwing interceptions. Because I'm going to tell you who has some of the worst mechanics in football, Patrick Mahomes right now.
Yes.
But I'm going to tell you why Patrick Mahomes is able to do some of the stuff Patrick Mahomes is able to do, because he's Patrick Mahomes. Bro, mechanics, they ain't got nothing to do with anything. Y'all listen to me. Sometimes we just be trying to get to the point where we just want to sound smart. Listen to me. Y'all, it's so crazy how people have these long paragraphs on what a quarterback is, and then they can't tell me nothing about a middle linebacker. They can't tell me nothing on why we are giving them 6.5 yards in a playoff game. Like people are literally scientists when it comes to dictating and understanding why Dak didn't play good, but you can't tell me nothing else about anything else in football. You want to know why? Because it ain't true, bro.
No, you
Dak
want
is
to
the
know
most.
why? Because they regurgitating this information from somewhere else.
Thank you,
They
bro.
don't even
Like,
know what they talking about. They just saying what they heard somebody
and
else
I'm gonna
say,
tell you, and I'm gonna tell you this right now.
and they thought it was right.
And it's not true because
ESPN.
Dak Prescott's mechanics are much better, are much better. Like you
Dak
don't
was an
just
all
throw.
pro,
And you know
bro.
what's crazy? And
I
I'm gonna
know.
tell you what's crazy. Dak Prescott is one of the few quarterbacks. His little dance that he does, that's him setting his. That's him muscle memorying his mechanics. You guys know what you do? You guys make fun of him. That's what you guys do. Like, like everybody else's routine is just their routine. Dak Prescott's routine, oh, he like that's what you guys do, bro. Dak cannot do anything right, bro. He is a typical black father, bro. I'm telling you, man. I can't wait. He about to have a kid too, so he gonna understand it, bro.
Double
That's
down.
just what it is. If all my white and black and blue fathers, you know what it is. But I'm only black, so I can only speak for me.
Now,
But
time
y'all
out.
know what it is, man.
Somebody
You're underappreciated. That's just what it is. You will never be appreciated. So
Is it this
accept
one?
it
now, if
and
you
just
know
be brave.
Roy, Texas, if you say that, I can't argue with you. If you say that, I can't argue with you. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say little stuff like, his mechanic. This man was an all pro. That
Thank you,
means
bro. Like,
that
what is you
mean he
talking
was
about? His
what?
mechanics.
He was a top 3 quarterback in the
No,
league.
top two. Say
Top
it. Say it
two.
again. Top
Top
two.
2
They only,
quarterback in the
they only
league.
give two. So listen, if you say, hey, you can say Dak Prescott's a good quarterback that had a bad game. That's what you can say in this moment because he had
No, I'll take the crack on the pressure because we didn't seen it in the playoffs. I ain't even gonna argue with that. But you can't say he's not good at all or
Bro,
he's
you haven't
just
seen Dak
trash.
crack under pressure. You haven't seen Dak crack under pressure. You
I'm
saw
saying,
Dak. Wait, time out.
I ain't saying it's true. I'm saying if someone feels that way,
Well,
I
that's not true
can't say
though.
nothing
But that's
about it.
still not true. That's still not true, bro. Listen to me.
your feelings don't have to be true.
Last year, you had a big. I'm gonna tell you, the biggest game of Dak's career, even though it was the first round, was bruh. He beat a team that the Cowboys organization could not beat. Do you guys understand? Tom Brady was hanging his nuts on the entire star. Tony Romo couldn't beat him. Bruh, Jerry Jones couldn't beat Tom Brady. The only mother effort that can beat Tom Brady was your quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what if they had us a 9-point underdog going to Tom Brady, who was a 9-17, bro? I know because I paid for them higher. We went to the game. Bruh, everybody in the world had us losing. Bruh, the Cowboys have never beat Tom Brady in a regular season, in a preseason, in a playoff. Never. The organization have never beat him. Bruh, he went in there and dropped 5 touchdowns on his ass.
He
How
went
is that
crazy
not a
then,
big
though.
You
game?
went crazy.
He went crazy then.
Hey, real quick. Shout out to Numbhead Neil for the $5 super chat. He
He
said
said,
some
for
people laugh.
example, Brady
Hey,
beat
hey,
everybody
hey,
5 years. Dak is
forget. We got
average at best.
we got
Yo,
paying
you're an
customers.
average
Just
fan.
let him.
We got paying customers. We don't care about them. We don't care about that. Some people laugh on the buzzwords. $5. Hey, $5 super chat for Numbhead Neil. Salute to you. Then we
Salute.
got Corey Vaughn with the 5-piece. He said, "Let's all agree from ownership to players deserve the triple D.
Yeah, Tom
In the
Brady
front
was
of the
getting ready to
scale.
retire, but
That's right.
but
The
the Tampa
ship
Bay
and move
Buccaneers are still a
forward."
team in the NFL. Joe Trantrina. So go sit on your hands. I know you're mad at your quarterback. Listen to me. Some of y'all subs that have been rocking with me for a little, y'all be doing this. Y'all like to get in your feelings. I expect more from some of y'all folks that have been watching me for 3 and 4 years. Like, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Like, some of y'all folks that's been rocking me for 3 and 4 years, I expect better. I expect more from some of y'all. Like, I expect for some of y'all to be behind me saying this stuff. Like, what the hell are we? Why are you guys watching us, bruh? To not take the information that we're giving you and regurgitate it. But you'll go regurgitate Shady McCoy's crash. Like this, an apologist? No, I'm a Dak realistic. You guys are not realistic. You're not realistic with your expectations. Like, you're not, man. This is ridiculous. And that's why I say, Cowboy fans, when do y'all regurgitate the stuff we're telling you? When? Y'all repeat all this trash that ESPN puts out. That's why, listen to me, only people bashing a quarterback right now is Dallas Cowboy fans, bruh. Philly's not even bashing a quarterback right now. And that mother effer couldn't even score. He couldn't even freaking score, bruh. And Philly ain't saying nothing. I'm going to tell you this. The Detroit Lions, you know what their fans said? Their fans said this, and this was the dopest thing I've heard in this playoffs. A fan walked up to Jared Goff and his dad. You know what he said? He said, man, you're good enough for Detroit. And that's all that matters. Bro, they lost since then, man. Bro, what is we talking about, Cowboy fans? It's us, bro. It's us. Like, y'all should have been knew you ain't had no goddamn middle linebacker, but you want to stop the run. We've been telling you for 9 months we don't have no linebacker. We've been telling you for 9 months we went to the goddamn draft. What else do we have to do? But y'all
went to the draft and they ain't getting nothing that we wanted.
Nothing, bro. But then ESPN gets to sit on your goddamn on your phone for 30 seconds and you believe everything they say.
Man, we went to the draft. We went to talk to them.
That's trash, bro.
Senior Bowl. I went
training camp.
Training camp, bro. We was at training camp telling you guys we needed bro. We was at training camp telling y'all, bro, listen to me. We still doing the same thing, bro. We still doing the same thing. Tony Pollard is not. Remember, they said Tony Pollard was going to be a slot just last year.
Still ain't seen him play no receiver.
Still ain't seen him do it.
I forgot. I really forgot they said that shit till you brought it back up.
Like, come on, man. It's Cowboy fans. It's at some point, when do we look at us? Like, when do you believe us when we tell you we don't have enough? Or when do you believe us when Henny does a whole breakdown on red zone and how trash our red zone is, even though we win in games? Remember, Henny, we was talking about the red zone. I have fans that literally told me I will not watch West Coast's show after a win because he's a buzzkill.
Man.
But guess what? Those very things that we talked about was the exact reason why our ass is on the couch right now.
Hey, Joseph Gardner hit us with a 10-piece. He said people can say what they want, but Dak never quits on this team. Our defense straight up quit. He deserves a run game, and the defense just like Purdy has, like Goff has. Well, I'll say this, man. Like the Dallas Cowboys need more to win. You know, it's been obvious for a long time. We knew we had flaws. We knew we couldn't run the football. We knew that we couldn't stop the run, and we know that this offense, this defense gives up points against superior talent. All that stuff has been true over a 17-game sample size. Tony Pollard did not give you what you asked him, what you asked of him. Right? Rico Dow does not stay healthy enough to know if he's a good running back. Malik Davis, they don't like him.
And that was his nice version.
Yeah, that's the nice version. As for your linebackers,
wait a minute. You ain't finna sit up here and disrespect Lil Legs like that.
Oh, I forgot he was on the team. I'm sorry.
You ain't finna disrespect
Lil Legs. That's like how small he is. You forgot he was.
I overlooked him.
You overlooked it. You going to hell. You was going straight to hell.
I'm gonna see Deuce Vaughn in hell too for stealing money.
Wow. The 42 toss. They should have just ran the 42 toss a couple of times, man.
But that's the thing, though. But this another thing I want to throw out there. Y'all don't think Dak Prescott's that good, but yet y'all ask him to save the day every time. Y'all ask him to play. Y'all ask him to play in a pass-centric offense where it's CeeDee Lamb or bust. Like it's either 488 for 92. What y'all told me.
That's like asking a pickup truck to win a drag race, bro. You know it's a pickup truck. Okay, why is you expecting it to be able to win the drag race, bro? No, go get you a real car.
A Maserati. You can't tell me he's ass, but then the weight of the world is on his shoulder. No, like give him a run game then. We can't run football.
Yeah, what I said. Okay, I ain't saying he's a pickup truck, but if he is, what I said, I'm saying go get him a turbo then. Go get him. I'm saying go get him some help. Let's go get him a turbo. Let's go boost it up. Make it a track hawk or some shit. I don't know. We need to make it easier for him. That's all I'm saying.
Right, yeah, make it easy for him. If y'all believe that he's not that good, then why y'all asking him to perform like Tom Brady when you need him? Like if that's the case, put him on the John Elway plan. In the words of Boss Cowboy, like John Elway did not win a single Super Bowl until he got a dominant run game. Right, he was on his way out. He won his 2 Super Bowl titles in his last 2 years of his career. Right, like you need some stuff for certain quarterbacks, and that's fine. Dak Prescott's a better play action quarterback than anything any damn way. Like the numbers will tell you that. If you look at his play action percentage, touchdown interception ratio, and everything else, when you utilize that concept, then you know for a fact that Dak Prescott performs well with play action. So run the football.
Imagine. Oh, go ahead.
Listen, Joe says, I'm not giving anybody. Listen to me. You don't have to give nobody a pass, but you do need to be realistic. Listen, people think they just come in and you just slap everybody. No, that's not how it works. Listen, I've worked for a company. Listen, have you ever worked for a company where the company didn't meet their company goals, but you still did your job?
Yep.
Okay, I worked in a sales environment. I was a district manager for, well, I can't really say their name because I sued them.
I know. So yeah, please don't say that. Hey, before y'all try to spin the block on Cuz, the money is gone. I've already asked. Like it's over with. So continue.
All right, well, yeah. Well, we're not gonna mention their name anyway, just in case, because I ain't got no money to give up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I have 7 stores under me, right? And guess what? There'd be a situation where my whole goal would be like 1,500 new activations. Well, guess what? My Chino store, they would do freaking 1,000 by themselves. You know what I'm saying? I would have Corona with their little 3 phones a day. They would never hit quota. But as a whole, you know what I would do? I would still hit my goal. Now, when it came for bonuses, guess what? The Chino manager got a big bonus. The Lake Elsinore got a big bonus. Corona, you ain't getting no bonus. Why? Because I hit my goal, but you, sir, didn't hit your goal. And guess what? It's the opposite way too. I'm pretty sure you guys have been in situations where you had a goal as a staff, and you hit your goal, but the company didn't hit their goal. Do you get your bonus? You may not get your bonus, but you also don't get fired either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get, you know what I mean? So that's the difference. So we need to take, like, for whatever reason, we feel like it's different in sports. No, you can have guys that do their job in the midst of people not doing their job. This is how it works sometimes.
That's part of life. That's why there's all pros on teams that didn't make the playoffs.
Facts.
I salute to Jay Recruiter for the 5-piece. He said Packers punched the Niners in the mouth and the Niners fought back. Cowboys need to fight back. It's more than talent. Well, hey, that is true from that's true from a cultural standpoint. You could say that for these past.
They ain't gonna say it or they lost. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something crazy though. I'm on Cowboy fans. I'm on y'all ass today because you know what's funny? Because I was talking to my boy Jay Tuck, right? And you know what I thought about this? If Packers was playing in Lambeau Field, they probably win that game.
They probably win that game.
But the 49ers, but guess what? The 49ers was at home and they needed a drive to win a game in the playoffs at home. This is what we earned. This is what we played hard for. So that guess what? When we're in the playoffs and we're down and we got to drive, we're with our crowd pushing us. Why the hell that didn't happen in Dallas Cowboys? What the hell was our fans doing?
Man.
Why? I'm curious though. Why is it AT&T a home field advantage for us? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. That final drive being in San Francisco versus being in Lambeau, because imagine when Brock Purdy was driving for that field goal, it was quiet. Versus being in Green Bay, where you're driving and the whole world is going crazy. Why? Because you're on offense, and that's their defense, and that's their you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie.
We're playing for home field advantage, and there's no advantage.
I'm going crazy. I'm really jealous about these defenses, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I was listening to what they were saying about KC, bro, listen to some of their stats, bro. These boys didn't give up 30 points all year. They got a DB that didn't give up a touchdown catch all year.
Until last night.
They got another, they didn't give up a 300-yard passer all year. Like these dudes, bro, that's some defense right there, right? That's
defense playing defense, not just that, bro.
And I thought, look, my homeboy a Chiefs fan, so I'm up here watching the game. I'm jealous as hell of this defense. I'm like, God damn, they out there balling out for Pat. But I'm like, look, I said, well, shit, y'all supposed to be undefeated with that kind of defense over there.
They still lost 6 games.
The offense was doing bad all year. the offense stood up big time in the playoff. They just exploded. They weren't playing this good all year, bro.
No.
And they defense got numbers like that. Now we got numbers. We got people with pick sixes and we got sacks and we got stuff like that. But them boys ain't giving up no points. They ain't giving up no touchdown catches. Like, bro, they out there with real tangible stuff that change games. Like,
so
that's
basically,
crazy,
your offense does. So it's not like one of them defense. Like there's some times where your offense can just play well. I mean, they can just kind of like go through the motions and have a good have some way defense, some way good game. There are some defenses where you got to bring your A game, and you know you do.
Did you watch that
You know
game?
you do.
Did you watch it? The Chiefs game?
Yeah, I watched it.
Did you see? Yeah. Did you see? They went, bro. It was several times they weren't giving up no run game. Them boys giving up 1 yard, 2 yards. Like, bro, I'm talking about consistently. They weren't hardly giving up nothing. I said,
mean,
bro, come on, bro. We ain't got, bro. That looked foreign for me. From being a Cowboy fan, that looked foreign. These boys giving up 1 yard, no gain, 2 yards. They is not playing with these boys, bro.
I mean, they drafted Nick Bolton and not Boss Man Fat, so that they can do that. But salute to everybody out there, man. I gotta go back to work, man.
Yeah,
It was a
Team.
damn good job. This was a good show, man. I really don't want to go because this mug is really taking off right now. But
Yeah.
I have bills to pay. I'm not finna be
Listen.
out here looking crazy, so I got to depart. But
Yeah,
y'all
I
go
gotta
ahead
get up out
and
of
say
here.
y'all find a piece. And we finna leave.
Cowboy fans, listen to me. A couple things. My final words is we ain't boycotting nothing. I don't know why every year y'all somebody come out. We need to stop going to games. No, you stop going to games. I'm not stop going to the games. Jerry gonna figure this shit out. That's what he gonna do.
Hopefully.
Exactly. Like, no, that's a part of my fandom. Fans don't boycott. We don't do that. That's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is not a political statement. This is football. This is fun. This is all love and no. Listen to me. You're not supposed to win the Super Bowl every year. It's not how it works anyway. You're not supposed to be good every year. It's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? What's supposed to happen is you as a fan is supposed to enjoy the journey. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what it is. You just don't. It's just not how it works. But yo, maybe I'm getting a little delusional though, because the Cowboys do be doing weird stuff in the playoffs, and it do feel like we are going in a different direction right now. But we will see. We got 6 more months till we going. We got 6 more months until the start of this season, and every day we're gonna bring y'all some type of content, man. Listen to me, man. Don't. These off seasons is what you make it, bro. It's gonna be very, very long if you make it very, very long. So at some point you're gonna have to enjoy something. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Your boy West Coast.
Hey, Corey Vaughn said, "Wes, you yelled through the entire Super, but he love you, so he gonna send you another one." He said the smiley face.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate
And I went looking for your super chat too. Hey, listen, Benny says, do you think the locker room still believes in Dak? Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, Benny. You're not in the locker room to ask a question like that. That's just like asking me what's my sex life like, or who I voted for. There's some stuff, fans, we need to be on the sidelines. Like, that's none of our business to ask if that, like, it has nothing. And I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna tell you the cool thing about the game, bruh. It don't matter if they don't like him or not. At this level of sports, this is professional, bruh. You play with people. Listen, T.O. hated the Dallas Cowboys for 2 years while he was a Philadelphia Eagle, got released, and guess where he went? Right over here to the Dallas Cowboys and was in the parking lot doing sit-ups, talking about he about to go kill the Eagles. Like, bruh,
Yeah,
nobody
let me go and
cares.
get out so I can get up out of here too.
Yeah, that doesn't matter no more. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
I go by LandLord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. Y'all tap in with your boy, man. Probably be live tomorrow, coming up with some kind of Cowboys content. You know, they got us in shambles because they out the playoffs, but hey, we're gonna get through it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, though. We got a lot of stuff
I like
to
Matt.
out. So y'all make sure y'all tap in for the win. Holla at your boy. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And I'm out.
Hey, Matt, I like your comment, Matt Leslie. That last comment was fire.
That's what he said. The narrative has been built by the media that Dallas has to win the Super Bowl. They're trash. Yeah, that's why y'all rock with new media, right? Because new media gonna keep it all the way funky.
Because, bro, how could you even live up to that expectation? Like, you got to win the Super Bowl every year?
Yeah, we ain't tripping on that. We know what's up. Dallas Cowboys will overcome, or we gonna die trying. Peace. God bless. We out.